Protesters gathered outside a courthouse in Lancaster today, hoping to confront L.A. County District Attorney George Gascon amid growing backlash against that embattled district attorney.
L.A. County's district attorney paid a visit to his deputy DAs in the Antelope Valley.
Susan Hirasuna joining us live from there, where things didn't go as planned for those protesters. Susan.
Yeah, Mr. Gascon was well aware that this was not going to be a simple visit to the courthouse. When we arrived, there were plenty of sheriff's deputies here, making sure that those protesters were not going to make entry into the building, make any kind of contact to Mr. Gascon.
Get out! Gascon!
On one side of the Antelope Valley Courthouse, protesters and their signs. On the other side, Fox 11's camera capturing the moment when L.A. County's district attorney arrived.
Fox 11 News, we'd love a conversation with you. People from victims' families would like to have a conversation with you. Can you talk to us?
George Gascon waved at me but didn't lower his window. He just kept driving into the back parking lot. Inside, he apparently met with his deputy DAs for about 2 hours. The protesters hoped to catch him as he left, but he departed through another gate and never even looked toward them.
They don't want to look at us!
Protesters like David and Maria Barron want to share their feelings about his new directives. While supporters tout what are being called some of the nation's most progressive reforms, opponents say they go too far and re-victimize families.
I would just let him know that it hurts, just the thought of knowing that Heather and Kareem could just be out in the streets after what they did to Anthony.
Anthony Avalos is their nephew. His mother and her boyfriend are awaiting trial for the 10-year-old's murder and torture. But if Gascon's directives are followed by his DAs, the two wouldn't face the death penalty or the special enhancements that could keep them in prison for life.
I would just ask his rationality on why he would want to set murderers, torturers free.
The Barrons were not the only ones here hoping to catch a moment with the new DA. Shirley Briggs and her daughter Charmaine say the killer of Charles Briggs was sentenced to life in prison, but his case is on appeal. And now that DA Gascon is in charge,
the way that our son was murdered, or the way that anybody is murdered in this day and time, people need to be able to know that they have to suffer the consequences of the wrong that they've done.
Well, in the Briggs case, the Lancaster man killed Charles Briggs with a bow and arrow that was designed to hunt bear. And for the record, we did reach out to Mr. Gascon's office to request an interview, especially since we were right here near him. Never received any kind of answer to my email. Reporting live in Lancaster, I'm Susan Hirasuna, Fox 11 News.